Hey, and I'm not sure why my camera's not working, but it's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to wrap this lesson up for you. This is the lesson where you have to talk about what happens when you get a true or a false. You always got true or false correct, you just didn't finish it. So notice it says one side will have coordinates that are less than the line and others that will be contains the line greater than. You've got dividing it into two half planes, and you're picking up test point. And then it gave you the hint if 0, 0 is not on the line, it's the easiest one to use. So what I'm looking for from you, and this is critical in earning credit in this particular lesson, and any lessons from here on out that have this situation. It says here, be sure to state which of the following will happen when shading. So every one of those that say true, I want you to finish with this. Shade the side of the line that contains that point. If it's false, I want you to finish your false with this. Shade the side that does not contain that point. So I'm going to go with an example just to be sure you're comfortable with this. There.
The Stanley Law Group is here to help you obtain the compensation that you deserve and to restore your
quality
of life after an accident.
So this is example 1 in the lesson content. It says y is less than or equal to 2x plus 3. And you've done a good job with steps 1 and 2 in all of your problems. Where you're lacking is finishing the statement for true or false. You'll notice over here it says, so choose a test point. 0, 0 is not on this line, so use it as your test point. And I believe you did. So we substitute 0 for x and 0 for y. We simplify. It's supposed to say less than or equal to. Let me see if I can fix that. It's supposed to say, let's see, I want to hide this. There we go. Make this less than.
5 points for Hall.
Well, where's my marker? There it is. Less than, less than, less than. So in this particular inequality, we're going to substitute 0 for x and 0 for y. Just like you did. You did a great job with that. Let's highlighter. So right here. You substitute into the original equation. So the original equation was less than or equal to. We put a 0 in both sides, and we simplified, and we got 0 is less than or equal to 3. It's a true statement, and what I'm missing from you, and this is critical to get credit, I want you to get credit. And you can't get fully credited until you take care of this. So let's see you do it, okay? Let me get a marker. This will say true, and then you're going to say this. If it's true. So shade the line, shade the side of the line containing 0, 0. That's what you're missing, and every single one of those you need to turn in to revise and earn credit. So for this particular problem, I've got the graph down here at the lower right. Let me get my camera that's not showing out of the way. Oops. I need to do that, just move it over here. And what I did was I graphed the line for you, as you did well with, and whether it was solid or dashed, this particular one is solid. And then I'm picking the point 0, 0, and you'll notice I set it up here, and then I've got it labeled down here with a check mark. Well, since this is true, we're going to shade the side of the line that it contains that. So I'll go back to my marker, go to the green, see if I can do a lighter green. This might be all I can do right here. So we're going to shade all of this. So the most important thing is that you add, so shade where? So shade where? Every time it says true or false. What I wanted to show you was, what if it says, what if you turn out with false? Well, in this particular case, I said, let's try using the point -1, 3. And -1, 3 is here. And when you substitute -1, 3 into the original equation, inequality, excuse me, you get 3 is less than or equal to 2 times 0 plus 3. Not 0, I made a mistake there. That's supposed to be -1. We'll fix that. 2 times -1. And we get 3 is less than or equal to -2 plus 3. And then we get 3 is less than or equal to 1. And that's false. So going back to what you have to do when you get false is to continue with, so shade, in this case, it's not the side of the line containing it. It's the side of the line not containing. False. Is not containing. It doesn't work in the inequality. So that point won't work. So I love the fact that you've got true and false. You just have to finish each statement with where you're going to shade to get credit. That is critical. It'll be critical when you get into curves and stuff like that too. Okay? I hope that helps. Let me know if you're still confused, if my words are confusing. See if I can get my camera fixed by then too. Hopefully. There we go.